What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's Friday, October 25th. What's up, you guys? All right. The big ups day we were talking about the other day. Remember yesterday, talking about today's big ups after yesterday's move. We're turning around coming up. What's up? Good morning, everybody. What's up, Sebastian, David, Jessica? Good morning, all you guys. A Zoom call going here. What's up, Zoom? All right. All right, what's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? All right, moving up higher inside of DD bands, both S&P, NASDAQ. We are thinking open and below MHP was kind of a possible for any pullback, but down before we said we're going to go up. Yesterday, that's exactly what we said we're going to do. This is good. Very good. All right, did some trades overnight, by the way. Not to jump the gun here, but I'm in first place in the competition now. If the other person doesn't go up, I pass them up by about $2,000. Leaderboard update today if I don't fuck this up. I'm super excited. Good morning. What's up, you guys? All right, so far so good. Let's get everything ready. I'll double check. Okay. I tried. I did two shorts. I basically right out the door. I shorted here and here. So basically, I built a short, and scalped twice off of MHP. I did proxy trade on NASDAQ, but I was at a party, so I decided to close it out, which was good because since we were rounding out about midnight, I was like, I'm just gonna take profit. I was at a Halloween party, and while I was gonna set a stop just in case that would happen, I just took profit and went to bed. I got lucky. I would have stopped out had I gone to bed on the position. So today, durable grids came out pre-market. There's nothing else really except for the Michigan numbers in 30 minutes. That will be a catalyst. Typically is that way in the market. All right, so inside of these D bands, obviously this is the moves we look for. You know, the end of the day typically ends right up in there. So. Alright. Don't forget, guys, we're doing a giveaway today. We're giving away 5 free ETF accounts, eval accounts. We're giving away some Rocket Scooter stuff as well. Market's open. Good, good. Okay. Here's my social media post here. Liquidity map front and center. Remember, going up to DD band typically finishes up the day, roughly speaking. Love you guys. All of y'all tune in every morning. That's all right. Giveaway, how does it work? I'll figure it out in a little bit. I'll call out some random names. Essentially, you have to be here in the stream. You have to be here the whole time. Leave a comment. You have to like. I'll give you guys instructions. There's some things y'all gonna have to do. Just be here. That's step number 1. Be here. We'll do the giveaway in about an hour. All right, right out the door. Let's take a look at EP. Just to kind of get a gauge here. How high up until DD band? It's about 78 to 92. It's about 14 points away. All right, so looking solid here. Like I said, this is likely big up stay. 1.4 is about 3.6. Right there. Yeah, we're gonna see what the liquidity map say when we get out, get these numbers in here. Views are very close already to those levels. So that's basically like the foreseeable end of the day. Like the trade up to there is kind of what we usually try to aim for. The interesting thing is that Q's already kind of pushed its way there. S&P will kind of be the next one to go. BLU is one of our strongest bull setups. All things are pointing out. Problem is that most of the move has been completed. Open to green. This is blue trade 1A right here. B is a dip. dip to fill the gap, keep going. These resilience numbers are great. It's just like yesterday, super good. I don't normally chase longs outside of the band. That's kind of the one problem there. This might be, one of those days where it's like maybe a sit out day because most of the move is kind of done. Now, ideally speaking, the best trade you can have in this kind of situation. Let me kind of put this all in one spot. There to there is the trade on this. Only 4% of days break outside of here with the small trade. If I didn't want to take it, only 4%. 88% of days goes inside the band. So to take a chase is typically a short-lived trade. If I were to do that, the S&P has a little bit more room to move than the Qs though, so it might carry the Qs with it. All nice and strong, nice and strong. So that is Qs bullish up to there. S&P kind of in the same boat. The ideal setup, right on blue, I'm going to take a long on S&P. So maybe even proxy by Nasdaq for the contest. Here to there is always a scalp. We always know this one, the bull zone bottom, DD ratio greater than half is perfect. It's ups. We talked about this yesterday, right? After yesterday, today was going to be just a quick down and up. And it's going to keep rallying from here. So strong here. Resiliences are strong all the way here. Strong support. This is good. This is great. These long setups today. Gotta love them. Smash the like button, friends. Don't forget. I'm a small short for DD. I never short off a DD. Never short off a DD. I don't. Not when that band is greater than half. Only when it's less than half will I take that short off a DD. Okay, this is going to be a clean, hopefully a clean trading day. Resilience almost 90%. All the stocks pretty much gapped up. So today, hedge pressure, small tap from here to here is pretty much a decent trade to take. Hit on ES real quick on that pullback. 582. All right, looking good. Here to there, and there to there, and there to there. All three of these are supports. I'll hit all three of them. If this fails, or that fails, that fails. This is the one that's not going to fail. These are all day long. It's like pick your poison. Where are we going to get that dip on? VIX is looking pretty clean. I would say in general, VIX is in a decay pattern, which is nice. We got to love this decay patterns in VIX. All right, let's hit the S&P on this one. VIX is good. Just VIX decay pattern. Liquidity match is downward. It's great. It's good days today. Really good days today. There's that tap on hedge. Should hit with one. Let's hit it. Grab proxy long on Nasdaq on the challenge account. So looking good on this. There's the challenge account, $1,300. Let's go. Let's go. Let's just take that quick bounce. Retrace back to open. Let's go. Let's go. Whew, that's just clean. Super clean. That's Nasdaq on that DD band break. I'm going to take the profit. Just on Qs. Just a scalp. I always do that. I don't like to trade outside of here, but on that pop was great. I'm proxy trading. I do got S&P long as well in funded account. So just one right on that bounce. How often does DD change? Once a night, AJ. So we have a table when you get the Rocket Scooter platform that has that table on there. Every night at 5 o'clock, those numbers change. It's a risk interval is an exploit of the margin requirement. It's a certain distance up and down from the close yesterday. So with the S&P, it's 40 points. With the Nasdaq, if you see right here, it is actually 152.5. It's an exact number. It's a really cool technique. So I don't usually chase longs outside of here. That's why when that proxy move on Nasdaq popped, I just kind of took a little profit. Let's see what we get on this one. All right, let's see what I got. My funded accounts all ready to go here. Where is my time? So essentially, like, it's hard to say because like we don't normally trade outside of here. There's a very small chance it closes above here. It doesn't mean it can't go, but 4% of days close on the top of the band. 8% closed below the bottom green one, and 88% closed in between the bands. So it's like outside of here, we usually kind of like sit out. The market can be very spontaneously crazy on these breaks. But the S&P has a pretty good setup on this BLU. Resiliences are solid. I mean, super solid today. I'm not necessarily like worried about this market. We're gonna do a giveaway today, you guys. Oh, let me tell the stream. Giveaway. Giving away 5 accounts today. 5 eval accounts for free. So y'all stay here until the end of the stream. We'll do it in about an hour. So, what am I trying to get everything else out of here? How much of an emphasis on hedge pressure, low in futures? That is a scalping entry point from the bottom. If it does tap it from the top, I usually take that long. So here, like everything here is pretty solid. The problem is that the Nasdaq's already kind of pushed through its DD band. Let's go focus on the S&P, because that is the one that's going to be driving the boat today. Nasdaq can overshoot as S&P hasn't fulfilled its destiny yet. Rock solid. S&P about there to there. So nice long setup from here to here. If it dips, oh my god, this is good eats. I'll hit this with the hardest trade I've got. This is every single time. The strongest trades we have are here to here. This one is almost like 90%. This one is 90%. These are solid trades. This is a 90% chance we support here. So if the worst case scenario is we dip all the way down to there, I'll tap it good. So right now I'm riding pretty light on one of my funded accounts. So that challenge, let's just put S&P challenge right here. I grabbed 2 on S&P from here to here. 82 to 836 is about 1.6 to 1 trade. These resilience numbers are extremely strong, so we are supporting here like no other. I always trade this with a small setup, so these 1B trades, a small setup. We open, hedge pressure break. I always chase hedge pressure break to the long. You guys know the rules there. Res go over 100. It can. It's balanced for 100. Be nice if it could. Let's let her rip. So I'm going to do a random drawing. I got to figure out how I can do random drawings on YouTube. All I'll do is I'll do a what's up, good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody hit that like button. But maybe I'll do like a random number generation, and then I'll just count down the list. I'll say who's here. Then we'll do an RNG, and then it'll spit out a number, and I'll count down the list, and that's your person. So you have to be here, number 1. Number 2, do me a favor. I want you guys to check this out. So we start doing shorts every day, like little kind of little tidbit educational shorts. And what you have to do, and we'll ask if you won, but it's a 1-minute video. It's about from yesterday's stream. We're gonna try something out. I want everybody to go check this out. You're gonna have to watch this short. Like button. That's it. Then you qualify. That's it. So look how easy that was. You don't have to do anything. All right. So S&P. Let's see if we get that completed push. Now Nasdaq could reject that DD band and pull back. So the problem is that Nasdaq is kind of at a limit. I do want to watch that today. inside of here, Nasdaq futures is outside of that band. So remember, only 4% of days break that band and keep going. And where it goes to is kind of hard to say. But listen, we don't try to fade a bull market. DD ratio, bullish. Resiliences, bullish. Liquidity maps, bullish. VIX in decline. Everything's pointing up today. We said this yesterday. Everyone in YouTube, did we say this yesterday in our Zoom call? Especially if you were there. Today, the whole first 20 minutes is me talking about how today would be big ups. Big ups. Right? The question was just how far down does it dip before it gets big ups? Right? And I said the market's going up, and it's going to keep going up for weeks. The monthly maps say it. That's it. The problem is systematically, this is a limit on how far the markets tend to move. Now, Nasdaq doesn't necessarily drive the boat. It is the strongest one today. The S&P still has its destiny to fulfill. The one thing is we don't normally trade outside of these bands. If you do, it's a small long. It's a set it and forget it that you bet that it goes higher. Only 4% of days goes outside of these bands. In the last 6 month back test, 88% tuck back in. So if I put a long on this, which is what I'm actually doing, it's a very small position. And if I lose this by one strike distance in an ETF, so 40 points on Nasdaq, so it's 2,500 is the stop, 10 points in the S&P. Show yesterday, close candle. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And by the way, I'm in first place in the ETF contest now. I'm up like $4,500 in the challenge account. I completely, like, so today's leaderboard will rank me up, so I'm winning. How about that? Let's go. I remember last night, it was funny. I was at this Halloween party, and I was kind of drunk. I'm not gonna lie. My friends had a table. They basically rented this whole club to host, and it was a professional event for doctors and stuff. It was a friend of mine that owns like 25 different these urgent care facilities. So his company hosts it. He invites me to the party every year, Halloween party. And then afterwards, it becomes like party. This DJ costume party. It was really fun. I had a little bit too much to drink. I remember it's like 12, and I'm like, I had a short on the table, took a scalp, closed it. Had a short on the table. Like I scalped at the open. When we popped, I scalped it back down to fill the gap. Number one. Number two is or filled the close. Number two is when it hit that MHP resistance, I shorted again. And I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I might have had like 7 or 8 drinks, shots, everything. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to close my trade. And then I was like, I closed it, and I was like, hey, I think I'm winning the contest now. My girlfriend's like high-fiving me, telling everybody at the table, yo, Matt's winning this trading contest. And all my friends, that I'm the only finance guy in the group. They're all like doctors and business owners and stuff. They're all like, yo, Matt, what's up? That was kind of fun. Goofy people. There we go. Let's hit it. We're 75. So I'm doing this. I've got this same trade in 2 different static elite funded accounts. So I'm up $600 in each of those as well. Same stuff. All right, we're gonna watch. So Qs are good. S&P is good. We're gonna complete that move right up here. Watch futures. That's it. And as soon as I tap that green, I'm out. It's the best. One of the best trade setups there is. A BLU to hedge. To DD band is a good setup. Nothing's deteriorating. Nothing's crazy. Let's look at the monthly maps. This goes like a little bit out here. We're running a 50% off thing, and we're gonna give out some Rocket Scooter memberships as well. So today we're gonna give out some memberships, really. So as part of the prizes, can I manage all your assets? Oh no. You don't want me to. It's a whole different story. You don't want me to. You don't want me to trade your stuff. I'm drunk trading. Like, you don't want me to do that. I'm at a club. Open, like, popping bottles of Classy Azul and doing shots and dancing to like hip hop music. You want me to manage your assets? Michigan numbers have a pretty good impact. So I want to be out of the way for Michigan. So let me go ahead and take profit. I'm put all that in my pocket. Michigan numbers coming out soon. Actually, I'm pretty good at drunk trading. As a matter of fact, I actually have this kind of thing. I don't actually get drunk. I can drink a lot and not get drunk. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, I'm completely coherent. I'm just goofier. So my costume last night. Let's see if I got a picture of it. Show you guys. All right, I'm out for the Michigan numbers. Remember, we have to be careful on these guys. 12 minutes. Like I said, we're close enough to DD band. I shouldn't have closed like this early. I need to fulfill it. It's another like, 5 or 6 points. But now I know that the, Michigan numbers are probably something. I've got a pretty good bump on this. This is near the limit. I'm gonna let Michigan dip it. I'm gonna hit it again. Wait, that's so good. All right, you want to see my challenge account stats today? These are the gains today. Hold on. Show you. So I'm up pretty decent today. All right. Oops. Show this. These are the only trades I've done today. This is the challenge account up $4,800. These are 2 elite statics that just started trading. I'm only touching 2. I'm not touching anything else. Everything else, all the other 18 whatever or 16 or whatever accounts that are there is 0. And then I just one tap these with the micro to push the counter ahead to get these. I have 3 more to get to wrap up to 20. So I'll be having 20 total. I busted 3 of the elite accounts because static accounts are very tight drawdown. Your first trade is the most important one. So the hardest part is lifting it up. As soon as I lift it up, I'm good. But I did. Well, I had like 3 of them go. I had 3 of them not go. So I got to replace those 3 to get back to 20. So the elite static 100K is only a 650 drawdown or 625 drawdown, something like that. It's very tight. So, with one S&P contract, that's literally just over 10 or 11 points. 650. So it's 13 points. So 2 contracts, 6.5 points, you go bust. And that's easy to do. So you have to lift it off with micros to be really clever. Today, however, I lifted off those 2 with mini, so I was super confident in this trade. Just to put a little buffer in the account, and now I've got $1,500 of buffer to play with. I'm going to get them going. So after I win this contest, we're going to see if we're going to do some payouts. If you guys have done Elite Trader funding for a while. Oh, here we go. Finally, the bot kicks on after like 3 days of not doing anything. All right, chat line. Just make it like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if that works. All right, we're running deals, by the way. First month, 50% off, 3-day money back. If you want to take our courses and get our software, by far, we're working together with Elite Trader Funding. What I love about them is they're big into education. They're not just like, they're not a company that's like, do our trader funding program, and we're going to design it to like squeeze you out and lose money. They're like, we want to teach you how to trade. All of their stuff, and this is what I love about them, and I've known these guys for years. A lot of the people, that community, I've known for years. A lot of them actually came from Rocket Scooter. You guys know Zag Nation. He used to be the head of my community, by the way, years ago. He basically was here at the heyday of us starting our thing, and when he's like, there's this thing, Elite Trader Funding, they're starting up this funding program. He's like, they made me an awesome offer, and I'm like, go. That's awesome, dude. Take it. And so we've been close to that group for a long time. I've been watching them develop. Very proud of what they built. Okay, now the bot is going nuts. Okay, Jesus. Bot's going crazy here. How about don't post that every other sentence bot here. The bot has been finicky for a little bit. Anyways, their focus is on building consistent traders. It's not like, flip your eval in the day, get paid out tomorrow kind of thing. They don't like that, churn them and burn them kind of mentality. They're like, okay, you trade your eval, you got to wait 5 days. Then you get your funded. Now you got to trade 10 solid days. They really want to test solid traders, and they want to make sure that you learn the game. I'm going to tell you, it's one thing to try to make it as a funded trader and make an income. But once you start making real money, you're going to start trading on your own. It's only a stepping stone. And I'm always honest about that, because you're going to pay more taxes with that kind of income than a real funded account. The idea is they really want you to learn, because they really want you to succeed. And I love that the mentality's been like that. It's the only company I had that's had like this mentality of we want to see our traders succeed. So that's why they're like, we want to work with you guys at Rock Scooter. You're the best teachers on the planet. yada yada. Okay. Just kidding, they didn't say that, but I hope they said that. Let me change this bot. It's being crazy. No, they actually were saying we want to work with Rocket Scooter because you guys educate, and we really want our traders to learn. You know, if they fail, you know, eval, it's not just like they give up on trading. It's like we want them to learn so they can, you know, learn how to do it. And so that's why we're working really closely with them. And the competition was fun. I heard about it like a week late, and I was like, oh, y'all are having a competition. They're like, yeah. I was like, well, I'll join it and see if I can't catch up and win. Tall order, right? Man, that bot has been crazy. Posting that. But anyways, that's our education. 50% off your first month, and it's 3 days. 3 days. If you don't like it, we'll do full refund. And we teach you everything. We give you the software, it's access to our Discord, private daily Zoom call. And there's no delay. So like we're delayed on this YouTube stream by 30 seconds. And Zoom is real time. But I taken the overnight break on SPY hedge pressure or S&P hedge pressure. How we done it? Yeah, Simon, I would have every time. MHP breaks I chase with a long trade all the time. Okay, giveaway today. You guys want to learn with us? If you win, the ETF account will give you a month of Rocket Scooter. 25 bucks to go with it. It's just base cost. It's normally 200 bucks. So just to check it out. If you guys are serious about your journey, serious about your trading journey, we'd love to work with you. Okay, let's get monthly maps going. Front and center, SPY. Okay, open here. All right. Okay, so here's how you read the monthly maps. You have this really cool cheat sheet. So this is actually my tool for forecasting the future. If you guys didn't know, let me show you something cool. Hold on a second. Giveaway will be at 10:30 Eastern. 3 minutes. Okay. All right. So here's how monthly maps works, right? And I'm going to show you guys something really cool. Just trust me on this. On Twitter, I do this, make really strong tweets, and I post them. And I only use this tool for my longer term forecasting. What do you see on my screen? I'm going to show you something that I did. I don't brag a lot, but this is definitely one of the things I do brag about. Yeah. All right. So this is our S&P chart, S&P futures since like, before COVID. And COVID happened, we dipped, we run. So I use this one tool on my stream that I show you, and I'll show you in just a second. So here, I'll teach you how this works, to call these big runs. So after COVID happened, we had a new election coming up, and everybody's like, COVID's going to come back in the new flu season, yada, yada, yada. Market's going to sell off. There's a new election. If we get a new president, they're probably going to shut everything down again. Our data suggested it was keep going. So in 2021, I said the bull market's going to double in 3 years. S&P 6,000 coming right up. There is no pullback or recession. We just left one. Now, we ended up getting one years later, but at this time, everybody was like, there's a recession. COVID's going to kill the economy. I said, nope, 6,000 S&P. And guess what? We're there right now, 3 to 4 years later. Monthly maps. Okay. Number 2, as the market went up, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here, not these sell-off days, but exactly this candle right here. I made this tweet January 5th, 2022. And I don't delete tweets. When I make these like Babe Ruth point of defense calls, leave them there. Okay. Futures opening suggests much more downside. Just this one candle in the open. We have a tool that lets us see this. This is the first time in as long as I can remember that I'm seeing a possible short-term correction. Volatility is going to take over this month and likely a quarter. Sidelines is a good idea starting now. And guess what? We had a recession. A bear market for like an entire year. How about that? Right? Literally that candle. I never called it at any other time. I was long. Right here, I got the scared that day. And that's it. Right here, monthly maps again hinted that we had a 2-month bear market rally. I'm going to teach you guys how to read this. You want to learn how to read monthly maps? It's such a cool tool. It works on anything with options. You can do it for Tesla stock. You can do it for NASDAQ. You can do it for whatever. All right. So down at the bottom, we said in a VIX forward curve flip, backwardation, forget that, what that means. It's a long lesson on that. But here's to a 2-month bear market rally potential. Bottom is in for now. Not here, not here, not that, but here. And we rallied for exactly 2 months. It was literally 40 trading days, and then it topped out. Down here, that green candle, monthly maps again said the same thing. Now we call it a 2-month bottom, and I long the short at the top. Yeah, I had some videos where I made some really killer options trades there. I'm now calling a bottom for the year and a rally through mid-Jan. Right here, as the market was selling off. I was in a bunch of podcasts with a bunch of big name traders who thought I was goofy by calling a bottom. They were all fundamentals, you know, oh, market's selling off, this and that, this is bad. And I was like, GDP quarter-over-quarter's growth, unemployment's coming down, bottoms in, monthly maps say bottoms in. And I said, we're bullish until summer of next year, which is here. Everyone thought I was an idiot, and that was the bottom. I have a video on my YouTube that says, here's my 1,200% trade I made in JP Morgan. I threw like 50K in options. Do the math of how much I made calling that bottom. And then up in here, when summer came, I used monthly maps again, changed the bull sentiment from summer to now October. We can see it a quarter in advance. So while people are calling double top on the market at 44, we said we're going to keep rallying through October. And then I said recession is over once we got the data points in here. And then we're going to keep going. And we've kept going. The only downside we had was the Fitch downgrade in August of that year, which triggered like a 2 or 3 month sell-off. But the market kept going after that. Monthly maps are king. They can forecast 3 months in advance. Okay, we've run on those Michigan numbers right now. The market popped right at DD band. It hit. Let me talk about that, and we'll come back to monthly maps in just a second. You guys want to learn how to read the monthly maps? They're my favorite forecasting tool. Give me a second here. I'm perfectly flat on the market. That's why I hate trading beyond these bands, but let's kind of walk. What is going on? Where's my... Oh. I think I was on monthly maps of futures. Okay, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, SPY walked right up to the band. This is normally the exit target that I would take if I was in the trade. Here to there is the exit. 4% of days will close outside the top. 8% outside the bottom. 88% close within. It doesn't mean I short off of there against all these bull signals. What I normally do is I wait for a break and I put a small long on it. But usually I sit out. Today I'm so far up I might as well just sit out. There's the S&P right at that DD band. And when you touch it is a predictable high volume pivot. What all of our levels do is forecast where volume will be ahead of time. Look at that volume. When you touch them, volume every single time. Yeah. Now let's watch monthly maps. Let me show you what's telling you about the S&P and about NASDAQ. Okay, ready? This is S&P futures, you guys. All right. In our community, like I said, click that link that the bot is talking about. Learn about what it is we do. We're gonna teach you guys. I do only futures trading. I'm 10 days behind in this trader funding program, Elite Trader Funding contest, and now I'm in first place. I started 10 days late. It's a 1-month contest. I only trade when necessary. I don't overtrade. I'm very meticulous about all my stuff. If you're in our group community, we give you these cheat sheets to go with all the lessons we teach. So this is the one on monthly maps. We're gonna pop this guy up. I'll show something cool. All right. Yeah. So ES on DD, bull zone top touch. Yeah. So this is probably the place to let the market pull back on its first run and try to get along in the pullback. All right. So let me put this here so y'all can see it. There's 4 things on your checklist. Okay. It's a very simple thing to do. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and anything that has options you can do this with. So we're going to do this for SPY to look for the direction of S&P futures. You see, currently on the daily chart, are we trading in a bull or bear zone? That's number 1. If we're in the dark gray, it's a bull market. If we're in the light gray, it's a bear market. We are currently in a bull market. Identifying that as a bull market. Let's use that. Number 2. The bottom of the bull zones are sloping down. The bulls are longing more. If it's sloping up, the bulls are exiting positions and selling. Well, we can see this as the bottom of the dark gray over time is sloping down. Everyone, y'all see that? If it's sloping down, and the checklist just shows you what's happening. Bulls are longing more between now and in February 2021. Between now and February, it's bullish till the end of the year. You might be thinking, oh, we're going to double top and sell off. No way. No way, baby. We're going to hit the top and keep going. Ooh. Bull market. Bull through, even through the election. The election don't care. Bull through January. That's how I make this call. Right now, everybody's like, market might sell off. I'm like, guess what? News just in. We're bullish till the end of we're bullish to the end of the year. Now, the bear side, if the tops of the light gray are sloping down over time, which again they are, the checklist says bears are exiting positions. Shorts are squeezing. So you have 2 different mechanisms to go up. Bulls long and more, buying the dip. Bears get out of the way. The bear market's dead. Bears fleeing this market. Giving up on it through January. So those of you swing traders and long-term outlook traders and like, man, the market's moved up so high, I kind of need to short this. Nobody in Wall Street, these are market maker positions. This is what we have the ability to extract. Nobody's bearish this market. Bears can't wait to get out of the way. So the other thing is the space between the zones. If it's getting fatter, it's more volatile. If it's getting thinner, it's less volatile. And you can see there's very little volatility. It's a tight little run. The only bit of volatility you kind of do see is this little pocket right here. And like, why is the market got a lot of volatility here in the first week of November? Everybody, class, type in chat. Something going on the first week of November here in America. Big old space where the volatility is increasingly against the election. Yeah. Trump versus Harris election. The market's already telling you there's volatility there. And then as the months go by, you get some volatility here probably at the end of the year in December, but it kind of tightens back up. There's no volatility on the long haul. In the short term, you have bulls longing more, maybe a little bit of selling, maybe longing, maybe selling. You're going to have waves up. There you go. No volatility. So monthly max checklist is amazing for you to look at this and say, you know, market's going straight up, straight up, straight up, straight up. I gotta short this, man. It's gotta come down. No, this is the bottom. The funny thing is it's hard for you to see this, especially as a new trader. This is the bottom of the next set of runs. This is not a top. The market's just starting to rally. All right. And that's how we do it. See how we nailed it, the election. All right, get ready. Tesla, you said? Yeah. So stocks will look out 4 weeks. The index will look out 12. Tesla, Bulls getting stronger, trading a bull zone, bears getting weaker. Tesla is fueled by a mechanism of being bullish all the way through the middle of October or middle of November. So Tesla is going to hold this gap. Probably keep going. How you do it? In the next month, Tesla's bullish. I'm buying all the dips in Tesla. When they both slope down, the market's going up. When they both slope up, the market's coming down. When it's wide, there is volatility. And volatility tells you, aha, the bull market is going to have some dips that I can get in on because volatility means dips. So good. Volatile market. Great. Let Tesla have a big sell-off day, and the next day I'm back in. Something like that. Right? Something like those. Something like that. Ooh. My girlfriend posted pictures of a party last night. Let's see if she did. See if I can guess my costume. No, she didn't post it yet. All right, let's get back to the S&P. Nasdaq way outside of DD bands. We don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Big ups today. And I told you guys in yesterday's Zoom call we had big ups today, right? And this is like that scary part of, man, should I take the long and keep going? What I like to do in this, because 88% of days close within the band, what I tend to do is I don't trade outside of these bands. And a lot of people here try to take a long here with a stop, which is normal. To catch that run that keeps going, it has to be a small trade if I do that. But I don't trade up here. Even if it goes, I don't say, oh, I'm missing out on that big long. I never miss out on a trade. I never feel like I'm missing out. So what I like to do is because 88% of days will close inside of the bands, I wait in case it tucks back in and I get another long wherever. Just wherever it dips. I'll long it one more time. Tesla has an uncanny ability to run. It can run and pop the smallest news. Oh, straight up. Tesla's like that. What a clean day today, you guys. This was lovely. All right. All right, everybody. I want everybody in Zoom. Let's head over to YouTube. We're going to do this early because I'm going to do this giveaway in a little bit. You got the link. Here. Yeah, there's a link. Let me get the ETF. I'll give you guys the rules in just a second. Let me double check that I know what I'm... oh, it's on my DMs. Okay. We'll do the giveaway on YouTube, you guys. Where did they send those to me? Let me do something really quick. All right, see you guys over there. Go to the YouTube so we can do the giveaway. All right. Link didn't work. Wait, hold on. Just go to YouTube. It's like the first thing that's there. All right. Ooh, man, I'm so excited. This has been a fun. E? Oh. Ready for the giveaway? We got about 15 minutes. Oops. Oops. Have you entered the giveaway? You just be here. Just be here. That's it. Be here. All right. I want you to. So we'll tell you guys giveaway rules in 15 minutes. I'll tell you the rules at 9:30. I'm just gonna lay it out. Let's do this, baby. Next time you're NOLA, check out Dough Winners. Winners. I get it. Viennese Bakery. Okay. Where at NOLA is it? By the way, you guys forever. Even if you don't win, I have a consolation prize for everybody, so stick around. Oh, there it is. Rocket Scooter code on Elite Trader Funding right now, 85% off of all these evals they're doing. Their sale, we get it through our link. Use our link. We'll get consistent deals up to 50% off of evals literally forever. So always use our code. If you use Elite Trader Funding, do all your evals through us. Use that code. All right. Okay, let's wait. The line to Cafe Du Monde is usually to Pennsylvania. It pretty much is, dude. We go every time to Cafe Du Monde, even though it's such a tourist trap. It's because the first time my girlfriend and I went to Cafe Du Monde, went to NOLA. First thing we did was went to Cafe Du Monde, and when she wasn't looking, we've been dating for like 2 weeks. She wasn't looking, and she turned her head, and I smashed a because I'm 10 years old apparently. I smashed a beignet and powdered sugar all over her face like a clown, like powder everywhere, and it was so funny. She trolls me all the time, so I got her good. And then she ended up throwing a handful of powdered sugar at me and all over like black leather jacket, and we kind of turned into a sticky food fight. That kind of playground flirtatiousness only works like 5% of the time, but if it works, then that person's probably stick around for the long haul. Okay, we will do it. Want everybody to do me a favor? Now, I need to come up with an easy way to do this. Random drawings. Do you guys think I'm in first place in the contest right now? Because on the contest, this out. All right, so they're hosting a really cool contest. I started like a week late, unfortunately, so I had to play really hard to catch up. I was in second place as of yesterday. Right now, my account balance is 43-11. So if this person's going up, then they'll outpace me. But if this person doesn't go down, then I have outpaced them. I might be in first place winning this contest. The gap between first and second and third, though, is pretty big. We got 6 days left, so hopefully I win. So yeah, Elite Trader Funding, man. They're up and coming and growing really fast. We love working with these guys. What's you call sticky situation? I was crazy. All right, hold on. Let me turn the layoff on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. It's so weird, dude. It like disconnected me, and it was like you have to log in and authenticate again. Oh my god, what a nightmare! Of all days. All right, we're back. Let's let everybody get back to here. Contest in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay. We're back. Okay. Okay. Part 1. Subscribe to the channel. You must be subscribed to the channel, number 1. So everybody here, sub to the channel. I repeat, rule number 1, sub to the channel. Okay. We're going to be doing another giveaway, so you need to stay here next week and learn more about the next one. Okay, we'll do one more here. You guys are gonna love it. Infinite giveaways over. You can all leave. All right. I'm trying to see where I need the All right. I want to see a pullback so I can get back to longing this market, but man, I love this push up. I just need a dip to buy. Right, 1 second. Oh wait, I found him. I found him. So it's 5 $100,000 one-step evals. That's it. That along the open? Oh no, giveaway's over. We're just now starting. We're just now starting. I found the codes. I found the codes. All right. I'm such a... The only trades I did I long the open? You kidding? So, I've got 3 more evals. I just one tapped to get that counter to 5. They're all passed. This is the challenge account right here. Yeah, this is good. And then these are funded accounts. So that was it. So yeah, I should be like in first place now in the competition. Yeah, let's fucking go. It was like five grand on the challenge account. I told you guys yesterday on the Zoom call. Big ups, right? Big ups, big ups, big ups. All right. We'll do one more thing. Hang tight. So we're getting started. Contest is starting. All right. Give you guys some rules. No. Okay. All right. Away. 5 100K. Fast try. 1 step evals. Let me just type this out. $25 first month Rocket Scooter membership. Go with it. You win both. Now, you don't... If you're already a Rocket Scooter member, then we tell you to give that away to somebody. I'll give you some rules. Join live now to learn how to enter. Alright. Never done like giveaways and stuff. All right. Is ready? You guys need to sub to the channel. Just click the subscribe button. So, let's vote really quick. Do y'all think, okay, so, you know, Lead Trader Funding, by the way, really cool company, doing this amazing, like, crazy awesome sale and this competition. I entered this contest a week late, just letting you guys know. This is the story here. We love these guys. I've known them for years. I'm in second place in the contest with 38,300 whatever. First place is 40,000 as of yesterday. Now, let's take a vote. Plus 4,800 to this is technically first place. What do we think? We know what the other person's doing. The other person's been crushing it. Look at their accounts, just straight up. So I'm pretty sure they probably longed as well. Do we think I outpaced them? I'll teach you guys how to enter. Stay tight. It's just icebreaker here. Do you think I outpaced them and I'm in first now? Am I winning? Hopefully the other person shorted. Well, we'll see. I've been watching some of the stats. The top 10 has been pretty good. The drawdown is great. This person, Van Hoon, great. This person, up, down, not as great. This person, great. So the top 3 have had great. Trader Neo, great. Look at these. The P&L, the blue is them. Very little drawdown. So it's like there are people who are doing very well without choppy looking accounts. This person right here, very good as well. Right? So it's anyone's game. A lot of these people could be YOLO long right now and making money if this thing blasts up and could outpace me. Y'all think I outpaced? Stats refresh every day at 6 o'clock. Maybe Clip Clop is a rock scooter user. A lot of these people are actually in the competition. A lot of our folks are in there. The top 10ers as well. Clip Clop right for the taking. We'll see. All right. Number 1. Sub to the channel. We're live streaming every single day, 9 o'clock in the morning for like 2 hours. Number 2. I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. I'm the CEO of Rock Scooter Corporation. I created this trading platform you see and all the tools inside of it. We have this new technique that nobody else has kind of like touched the ground on. It's called Liquidity Map. We predict volume. That's what we do. You can see off to the right, there's a little cheat sheet printed on the chart. It says if the market opens and touches blue, I long, and the market opened and touches blue, and I longed. There's percentiles with these things. There's probabilities and back tests that support like these kind of things. We look at options and forecast where options order flow will be. Each one of our pivots you see on the screen is predictable high volume before it happens. Anytime you touch one of these areas here or any of these lines, it is a high volume pivot, predictable. So you can't predict stock market's price action. That's really hard to do. But the new school way of trading for new school traders is what our team of engineers came up with. And it is, we can predict volume with a high degree of accuracy, and it's almost never wrong. If I know where volume will be, I know where traders will be. I can trade from here or off of there, but anywhere in between, who knows what's going to happen? It's no man's land. So I pick high volume nodes to trade from A to B, and I call it a day. This is my trade today, here to there. High volume pivot, there's that volume. High volume pivot, there's that volume. So if I know where my pivots are going to be, and I know the statistics of how often one of them holds or not, then, and of course, the market's being random. I just make my trades. That's it. So we train you on how to trade, and we use this for risk management. If I know from here to here, 1.6 on S&P futures, so 16 points in S&P with the 10-point stop. It's 1.6 to 1 trade. I do one-on-one membership. I mentorship. I really don't, but I can. And a lot of people have been asking me for it. And if you do, Latoya, send me a message and we can talk about it. I can, and it's very successful as far as a program goes because I have a program for it. I have a training regimen for one-on-one. I used to do it like 5 years ago, but I don't. I just haven't had the time to do it. We don't promote it, but I do. In a special case, if somebody's really incentivized to want to, I can definitely do it. MQ chart, let's go. All right, number 1, sub to the channel. Number 2, join our Discord. Click this. Join the Discord. There's a channel I want you to all post in. You won't have access to much, but there's a channel called Ask for Help. In Ask for Help, say contest. And that's it. Contest and nothing else. Just type it in. Just by one time, just write the word contest and you're entered. All right. Step number 2. Step number 3, do me a favor. I'll post the channel link in Discord. Just go here. That's how we're going to contact you and give you the information for the sign up. Hold on. Here. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. We have to make this edit channel. Oh, I know why. Okay, wait. So if you already member, that channel is actually not visible to you. Hold on. Edit channel. Wait. Don't go there. Okay, forget this. Don't do that. I'm going to make a new channel. Remove. Don't go there. I'm going to make a new channel. All right, hold on. Duplicate. We're going to call this. We're just going to call it contest. All right, and the channel contest should be viewable by everyone. Sorry, I'm so not prepared for this. Public channel. Everyone can view. Everyone can send message. Everybody can read message history. Boom, boom. Okay. Can everybody see this? And that is a check. Okay. All right. Contest. Boom. All right. All right. Type the word contest. There we go. All right. And we're going to do these very often. So I want you guys to stick around because honestly, when we do these giveaways, it's going to be so much fun. I love it. I love the idea. I love supporting my friends at ETF. These guys are some quality folks. Their goal, in which I completely, and I'll tell you, and I'll be honest with you, I'll give you a story really quick. Hang tight while you guys all type contests in there. Be right back. Go type contest. I'll be right back. Quickie little break. And only type it once. If you type it more than once, you will be punished severely. You will be fired from a cannon into the sun. It's one of my favorite Futurama quotes. All right. Type it in there, in Discord. Type in Discord, sorry. All right. Okay. My bad. Cool. Alrighty. If you typed anything but contest, it needs to be deleted. And if you typed bacon, that's good enough as well. Or goofy. All right. Only type one time. If you typed more than once, I'm going to have to remove one of your posts. Hold on. So I'm going to delete because we're going to be counting. Jamie, go repost. All right. We're going to do this the nerdy way. The random number generator. Okay. Go. Okay. Here's number 2. Here's a little shameless plug. Do me a favor, you guys. We do shorts every day. So after you sub the channel here, we do shorts every day. I do some pretty cool little tidbits from the stream. Go watch that short and click the thumbs up button. And then when you win the contest, you have to show me that you did it. Just watch our little 1-minute video. Watch it till the end. It's about, just to see if you guys like our shorts. We'd love for you to sub to the channel. And I give little trading nuggets and tidbits every day. So there's my shameless plug for engagement. Go watch my short and click the like button. Put a text timer. Bacon. Making bacon. All right, that's cool. All right, everybody. Do us a favor. It's true. That short's really awesome. That's from yesterday. There's only one way to make money as a trader. There's a secret to making money as a trader, and that tells you the secret. I should make a short out of the rubber band analogy. Oh, that is a good one, right? I think I did from yesterday's stream. I had like 5 or 6 different tidbits. So that's it. That's a pretty decent entry. All right, remember, go to that channel, type in contest. You got about 10, 5 minutes until we kick it off. Okay. You go watch a short. You win. I'll be like, send me a screenshot. You should click the thumbs up. Okay. What a great trading day today. And I smashed this with my eval count. So right now, if you guys know, my long out the door was here to here, and I kind of close it out. You know me, I don't normally trade up here. Just kind of watch this really quick as you guys are typing contest in. Let me show you some of my cheat sheets that have the rules on them. These are our new cheat sheets, and we're remaking them with the probabilities and stuff on it. Inside of DD bands, when the ratio at the top, 0.83. When the ratio is greater than half, I always long at the bottom of the green with a very sizable position. When we hit the top of the band, I never short the top of the band when that ratio is greater than half. This is a bull ratio. Greater than half is bullish, less than half is bearish. If it's less than half, I'll always short the band. If it's greater than half, I sit out on shorting the band. As a matter of fact, if we break the upper band, I long it with a small position sometimes. Usually, people know historically I like to sit out on this and wait for the dip so I can long right back to it. So these cheat sheets are exactly what I follow the trade. I don't use technical analysis anymore. There's no moving averages, nothing. I have a couple lines on the chart and some statistics to go with them. Did you know? You're late. What did you miss? I'm giving away 1 free date with my girlfriend. That's the giveaway. That's what you missed. So some of our stats here, by the way, this is a 90% probability that the market closes above this level. So if we were to dip to here, I'll long every time. Same statistic from here to here. This scalp, I take every single time. About 90% of the time it plays out. But 88% of days will close below the screen band. So all of our stuff is about high probability setups. And I'm going to show you something really quick before I do the next step of the contest while everybody's watching the video. I don't know if you knew this, but would you believe me if I told you I traded with an 80% win rate? And that's not a lie. Give or take. Because I don't trade that much. I hit it hard, and I hit it when I'm confident. Now, not to say that what I do is repeatable. So there's today's gains, by the way. Not to say what I do is repeatable by you. I can't promise you that my gains would imply your gains. Obviously, like, you know, legally we can't say that, and I don't want to say that. Obviously, been trading for 10 years. I'm an old man here. But this is the consist account I've been trading in, and this is the P&L curve. Moderate drawdown when I lose. You don't see big loss. And actually, this contest I'm doing better than I normally do. 85% win rate over the course of a month. I run up to drawdown ratio. We teach you risk management here. You're going to learn how to maintain drawdown. Static accounts, funded accounts, drawdown accounts, doesn't matter which ones you do. Drawdown is what kills everybody. Drawdown is how you get burned out of these accounts. I teach you how to not have drawdown, how to wait for those high probability setups. And you want to start gaming the system and winning some of these contests, or winning some of these challenges, or winning evals and going to funded. I tell you how to do it. Now, my first funded account, or my first trade on a funded account is always my best trade. I wait for a very high probability setup, which is why I hit it today. So I had some evals, some funded accounts that I've been waiting to hit on that first trade just to put some buffer in the account. Today was that day. All right. Okay, all steps are done. You guys ready? All right, number 3, one final thing. If you want to do, after this, consolation prize for everybody, okay? For the rest of your tenure with the folks at ETF, we will get the best discount you can get, okay? For forever and ever and ever, even when their current sale ends. And actually, the current sale ends. We get up to 85% off now on evals. Use this link, Rocket Scooter code, for the rest of your days trading with Elite Trader Funding. We will get 50% off permanently for most all these evals, I think. And I think it's like we get a discount on resets too. I can remember correctly. But put that code in for 50% off all of them. Right now, that code gives you 85% off of all of the non-fast tracks. So use that 85% and go buy 20 static accounts for 20 bucks each. And it's the cheapest you'll ever get in. So if you don't win the contest, use our link going forward and get all your accounts from us. All right. Drum roll. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. Okay, contest. I love it. Okay. Okay. And entry is closed. All right, Shay, you just got in. All right, last. I'm counting to 10. And I'm closing it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close. Okay. All right. So right now, everyone can no longer send messages. It's closed. Okay, done. Boom. All right. Oh, fella Pella. Too late. Too late. Too late. Oh, what the hell? All right. Sorry. We had to cut it off. Nope. Just putting in a meme. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to draw a random number. And again, I'm going to come up with a clever way to use our bot to do this in the future. But I'm going to count how many messages we have. Hmm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Wow, a lot of you guys. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, what the heck? Let's do this the easy way. All right. Where's your random number in whatever order you're in if it draws your number you're in. In a Google Sheet. Cut and paste. Hopefully they do it like CSV style in Discord. Okay. All right. Oh, that's even harder. Okay. We can do... I'll just count them. So yeah, in the future, we'll have a way I don't have to actually count these things. So what I'll do is I'll have the bot read all these names and just draw some random numbers. I'll have to do it. You 60? Is there 60? Dom counted for me? All right. I love you, Dom. I was losing count anyways. All right. Okay, so in the future, I'm going to rewrite my bot so that I can just pluck some names out of a hat. Okay. All right. We need a contest song. Make it even more fun. Okay. We're going to do straight up Google random number generator. Okay, so let me do something really quick. We need a good contest song that's like going to raise up the hype. What's a good, let me think of a good song to play. Something amazing. Here we go. By the way, market's dipping back to the area I want to trade it to. Some drum rolls. Here's 60. Shay. For me as well. 61. I hate you guys. What? All right, whatever. I'm going to use 61. If it goes over, then it goes over. All right. What's a good song for... All right, we're going to put on the contest music here. All right, I got an idea. I got one. I got this playlist that I made that was like playlist for traders. And I'm sure it's all copyrighted music, so we'll probably get copyright Jeopardy. There you go. All right. The summer of '69. You guys are hilarious. But I watch me get like. All right, watch me get like copyright strike from like NBC or CBS or whoever runs this. All right, I'm gonna push it 5 times just to show you it's real. These aren't your numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, 5. Okay. So now you know it's a real thing. I'm gonna write the numbers as I click this. And here's the prize. You get 100K static. I'm sorry, 100K 1-step eval, $100,000, and $25 first month Rock Student membership. It's a $200 thing. You can just take our classes for like 20 days and then cancel it if you don't even like it. Come with it. And if you were already a member and you have that, you have to pass it on to somebody who's not. So you must take that and give it to someone who's not a member. So you're looking in that contest channel of people that don't have like orange or yellow names. Okay. Tequila and bacon, good times. Oh, that's a great times. All right, ready? All right, let's go. Number 1, 16. All right. 16! Wherever you are. You're a winner. 9. 16 and 9. Like I'm playing the lottery here. 4. It's like bright. It's look at this. If you were early adopter to this, you get rewarded. This RNG is loving the front end of the list. 30. One more. And 20. Oh, look at that. This RNG is loving that first half of the list. That's what it is. So close. So close. All right. That's it. If you're one of the winners, send me a message. You know your number. Go find your number. I'll tell you who you are. You're the like sequentially on the list. All right, y'all want me to do it for you? What is it? 16 and 9. All right. So wait, what were the numbers? Were 4, 9, 16. So that is Rogue Algo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. IBO, etc. Right. So go count down the list of where you typed to find out your number. Yeah, your number, like sequentially, what order you posted. Now, next time I do this, I promise the bot's just gonna pull names out of that list. But now you got to do it the lame way because I was lame. All right, so count down the list. You are that number. No post. All right. Wait, what list? Oh my gosh. This list where you posted. I know, this is a shit show, my bad. Whatever order you posted, that's your number. Count from top. All right. Mr. Silent, I think you meant 14, not 16. All right. They can count it as humble traders. So goofy. All right. This is the rule. If your number was called, DM me and you get your prizes. Send a friend request if you need to. Next time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like have the bot just be like, here's the names, here's the names, here's the names. Bacon counts, yeah. Humble's gotta throw the wrench in the plans. All right, this is cool. We're gonna do these like once every so often, maybe every week or every 2 weeks. We'll be doing giveaways and stuff. Fun. What's the fun with this? There's a bot where you click like. Yeah. We got to do something like that. So if anybody has any ideas on bots on how to do this, send me info. Rogue Algo, IBO. Yeah. So there's 5 of you guys. I'll get with you after the stream. Oh, look at Benny Fit. See, I love my members here. All right. Laurent. Wow. Nice. Jessa Freak, Rogue Algo, IBO, and Eva T. Esquire. That's it. All right, for funsies, consolation prize. Ready? Let's do it again. But this will just be for Rocket Scooter. This is contest 2, whatever. This is impromptu because I feel like this random number generator was biased to the bottom of the list. Okay? Don't you feel like it was? None of the things it pulled was greater than 30. So here's what I'm going to do. Fuck all you people below 30. I'm going to do 31 to 61. It's right. We're gonna force this thing to play at the top half of the list. All right. And now this is gonna be for $25 first month. And it only applies if you're not a member. So that's ridiculous. PJ, you're already a member. Hush. Only for non-members. Just to check out. If you want to learn trading with us, that's cool. If you'd like to gift it. That's really sweet of you, PJ. Look at how nice PJ is. He would love to gift it. Yeah, you'll never win. Your luck is horrible. You're like me. I have terrible luck. Okay. Y'all send me a message. Rogue, IBO, Laurent. We need Chesapeake and Eva. So let me do this. Nice job, you guys. This is fun. This is really like breaks the monotony of trading. Lauren has been lucky. Lauren, you've won 2 contests here, haven't you? This is your. Didn't you win the last one? I'm telling you, he's cheating. You won the lifetime contest, didn't you? I'll tell you. What the heck is this? This is like the next song on the list. All right, we need something a little bit heavier. You guys are saying Summer of '69 with Bryan Adams. Where does this even come from? Highway to Hell. I think I can't play anything that's like this is Price is Right. Have a good theme song. Oh, here we go. Why didn't I think of this earlier? Ooh. All right. You ready? All right. You ready? Here's the numbers. 58. It's excluding everybody 1 to 30 because the RNG was not random enough for my liking. 46. So it looks like if you were between 30 and 40, you're just basically screwed. 50 again? What? Okay, with the skip 50, there's a double. 40. All right. All right, and these are the other ones. 5th one. All right, 39. This RNG hates. All right, let's get back to trading. There's your number. Go count. Send me a message. And next time, like I said, we'll have like the bots doing this all random. You know, not some random number generator stuff. All right, back to the no copyright music for streaming. Congratulations, you guys. This was fun. This is so goofy. Do better, Google. I'm telling you, the programmers at Google need to write a better RNG. I'll send you a message before lunchtime. Lauren doesn't remember you're old. All right, that's fun, guys. Okay, today it looks like we are sitting there right at that end point of where I'd like to trade from. So what I usually like to see is the market pull back really hard to some degree. And I'm going to take a long somewhere again. I don't normally trade outside of these bands. This is usually the end. But any downward move inside of here usually pops right back up. We have a trick called impact lines. Where we dip to, let's find a good little spot. All right, awesome. Look at Benny Fish. I love you, man. Because you're counting for me, I'm going to give you a special role. I'm going to give you the honor role. The pros. I'm going to give you now the pros badge for helping out. What do you got? Giving it to someone else? You pick somebody randomly on the list that has a white name that's not a member. Actually, no. If you guys want to... Okay, here's another thing. If you just want to be gifted... Say, gift to me. And then just pick the first person that writes. I don't know. That's the way I do it. I didn't plan this, all right? I had like 7 shots of tequila last night. I was at a Halloween party and this wasn't planned too well. I had ideas in my head. Shay, you already are a member, aren't you? Cheyenne, you're a member, aren't you? Okay. McNutsack McGee, bro. That guy has to be a member. I need to see that name every morning in Discord. All right. Don't forget, use the Rocket Scooter code on ETF going forward. Like we have 85% off now on the evals. You get 50% going forward on all of them. And come with us. We're live every day. Second giveaway was 25 first month. 25 first month. Full access. It's full training, courses, software, etc. You come to our Zoom calls, private Zoom calls at 3 p.m. We do training. We do like full training there. Okay. I didn't know you weren't a member. Well, then you should do it. And basically just go through the classes. It's basically just saying like you'll learn the trades, like a month of classes. And you will learn risk management. All right. You don't have a Discord? Gift me. Yeah. Okay. Hop in Discord and send a DM. Okay, cool. All right, so let's look at this really quick. This is a setup I'm looking for. I hate Fibonacci tool. Let me gut this thing really quick. I'll message each person privately with send me a DM. And I'll give you all the instruction on how to sign up. Now, the cool thing about the membership is just do it for a month. If you don't want to stay with it, at least just do it for the month, and then you can cancel it afterwards. All right. Let's look for this. Pull up, take or swim. So I'm going to see where I'm going to pull back and grab a second long on this. Trick is use a tick chart. Hey, iDoc, can you post some pictures of our costumes last night? I'm gonna show people. How nerdy I actually am. This even applies here. Is that it? That's not far at all. Okay. It's not as good as I'd like it to be. The difference is gonna be really small then. And no sell off. Days like this don't sell off, but let me let it sizably like drop down a sizable amount. Oh, ooh, Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq is a really good. You see it? Boom, right there. Here she is. Okay, Nasdaq 2586.95. By proxy, when Nasdaq dips, I might trade something else. 2596.25 IRL. This is a trick. Watch this. We're gonna love this trick. 2596. Right here. So whatever happens. That's it. Just watch. Okay. Y'all make this fun. And I'm sorry it's like a little messy today. I don't know. Maybe in Discord. This was kind of fun. I had a good time here. Is it possible to get paid out via crypto? Oh, you're gonna have to ask ETF. I don't know. I don't know anything about how payouts work with crypto. I don't know if they do. I don't actually work for them, so I don't know the information. All right, love you guys. Okay. I'll get with you guys all in just a little bit after the stream. How long can you gift me active? Just whenever. Whenever. Just give it to your friend. Okay. I'm so excited I could be possibly winning the contest. What do I get? Don't I win a prize if I win the contest? I forgot what it is. I think I get like a funded account or something. People just say contest. I'm always excited. I'm like, oh, compete? Count me in. Let me do this really quick. Change right. That's really quick. Log in. All right. It's fun. So next time we'll have this like super organized. What? All right. I want you guys to guess Okay. Oh, y'all want y'all to guess two things. Number one, you need to guess who iDoc Talk is, and then guess who I am, and then guess what our costume is. Okay, ready? Here's her costume. It's pretty. Giveaway, you missed it, but stay here because we'll do them randomly. If you're here every day, we'll announce random giveaways all throughout here. Who is she, everybody? It's not hard to read. And she's Barbie, right? Okay. All right. So if you guys can guess who I am. I'm not Ken. I'm a better match for Barbie than Ken. So, do you guys know who my costume is? I had a couple confused people. People were like Elliot Ness, Indy, Sherlock. No, it goes with Barbie, kind of. It's another movie that came out that year. Simon finally got it. Y'all nobody watch Oppenheimer? No, it wasn't Great Gatsby this year. When I tell people, they go, "Oh, okay, yeah." That's me. All right. So, like, what was our combined costume? Oppenheimer. So she was Barbie and I was Oppenheimer. People were like, "What are you guys?" And we're like, "We're 2023." that was our costume. We were Barbenheimer. Yeah, that's it. Omar. All right. Let's see this movie. We'll play really quick. You know, the little spinny thing. That was fun. My buddy owns that Rapid Care company. They're an emergency room in Houston, so they host these big old parties every year. Free drinks, free food. Can't complain. We were the bandwagon period. Yeah, we were like our costume every year is always going to be the popular costumes from the year before, and the inside joke will be we'll always be doing it a year late. So I think next year we should be Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Like whatever's popular for the year. Like next year, let's be the kangaroo lady, the kangaroo breakdancer. You know, I surprisingly was expecting to see like hundreds of those, but I didn't see any Australian breakdancers. I thought that was gonna be the costume of the year, something Olympic related. So it's like how cringy it is just to be like the costume from the previous year. So whatever, like next year, maybe we should just be like the Hawk Tuah girl next year, both of us. People will totally get that reference in a year. The guy got his nuts stuck in a pole. Oh, that was hilarious. Wait, what's your scary costume idea? Tell me. So, Nasdaq, I'll buy this dip. 25.96 is all I'm waiting for. We kind of hit that upper limit, so we're going to let it pull back just a little bit. Oh, Kamala. You're usually on sale as well. Yeah. It's been a pretty killer day today. I've been really happy with my performance today. Let's see if I win this contest. Yeah, I got a lot of people that were like, "Are you Sherlock? Are you whatever?" But you know, then again, it's like I'm the kind of person who my costume's always gonna be like Albert Einstein or You're like, who are you this year? I'm Niels Bohr, the physicist. You don't know who that is? That's another picture. All right. Halloween times, baby. Good days. Good days. All right. Just like okay, hold on. Oops. Download this. That's how big the party is. There's a lot of people there. Fun. Yeah, there's a lot of people there. That's fun. We had a good time. I don't even know how to open that thing. There's a big, giant bar in the middle. Some pretty cool costumes. Pretty good time. Can I be Elon Musk? I know, like I would be Elon Musk. That's what I would do. Who are you? I'm Mark Zuckerberg. I'm so nerdy when it comes to my costume ideas. You were way too sober for it. I'll tell you something about IDOC's liquor tolerance here. She's something else. It's so funny. First time we ever hung out together on New Year's, this girl was throwing up behind the dumpster. That's how. And she wasn't even drinking with us. She was just drinking with her mom and her sister. She got to meet all my friends under that circumstance, which is kind of funny. You love my costume? Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. Your costume was awesome too. First time I met her, she met all my friends in that inebriated state. They were like, "Yo, this girl is like wasted, man. She like parties a lot." No, I was like, no, she was just at home with her mom. And she showed me videos like her mom and her sister were like drinking giant fish bowls of punch. I was like, oh, she's gonna be a fun girl to know. But then ever since then, she's like on a super health kick now. We don't drink much. I don't drink much anymore. And she doesn't drink much. And so we went out. I don't remember where we were, somewhere. And she had a White Claw. And she had like half of the White Claw. And she's already feeling a little buzzed. She's like, the joke was so funny. Like, she's just sitting there like, man, I don't know. Like, she's like, it's like, I'm starting to feel buzzed already. I'm like, you've been babysitting a White Claw. How are you feeling buzzed? She's like, I don't know. She's like, I just don't drink anymore, so I get a buzz easily. She goes like, what's in this White Claw? And I'm like, mostly water. I don't. It's like water. It's like, I don't know. I'm starting to feel buzz. I was like, oh my gosh. That's what happens when you stop drinking. Your tolerance goes away. And so now the joke is like she gets drunk on water. So you know, that was the funny part. Like it's like 96% water. That's pretty much what it is. Elon Musk with a weed roll. Oh yeah, that would be kind of funny. All right, so we're pulling back a little bit on S&P. Let me pull up futures really quick. Now you have to tolerate me. Poor thing. I don't envy you. I want to be long again somewhere up here. The market's not gonna. This is not gonna sell off, in my opinion. No sell off today. All stats are good. S&P resilience is still decent. That's a gap fill. Gap fill potential is good. It's deteriorating a little bit, but it's not that bad yet. Happened to you? You took one shot last weekend and you were woozy. Oh, that's so funny. For some reason, I don't know. I think I have like the hardest working liver in the universe because I could drink a lot and I never get blackout drunk. Like one time in my life that happened. I get a little outgoing and energetic, but I'm like completely functional. I'll be solving equations in my head and philosophizing. All right, you guys. Let's see what we got. The same last month. Full blackout. Ooh, yikes. All right, let's keep an eye out on this. As long this resilience number needs to stay positive. Support down here if it is. I don't normally take this trade twice. But somewhere in here is a good dip to buy if we can find it. No shorting this. Whatever big dip I get, I might pop a quickie little long right along this path here. If this number goes negative, be very cautious on this. Negative resilience is a gap fill, which is not likely to happen. If res is less than 0. Let me cautious on this. It's not likely to happen, but we'll see. Res less than 0 would be the perfect setup for a second trade. Anything here is always a bounce. The question is just when you move like this, do I want to trade again? Remember, there's a reason I don't. Only 4% of days will close outside of these bands. So why I tell you guys I don't chase the long right here, I'm closing out of my trade as it's pulling back. So a lot of times the market just kind of falls inside of here and it scares people out of the long. And then right up in here, I'm going to take another long when it pulls back. But it doesn't mean I'm going to short it either to pull back. I wait because bull markets are going to stay bull and strong. So what you do is you sit back and you say, I hope it falls. So if it falls, I'm going to grab that long. Nasdaq futures, I did mark where that level would be, but Nasdaq is just not pulling back. Nasdaq is long and strong today. So by proxy, good long setup for Nasdaq is going to be like right here. So whatever it does. Even if it dips like this, I'm back to longing. That's today. You guys see it? Can y'all see it? Wait. 10 bears, a bit of cider got you out. Abitoff? Oh, Abitoff. Yeah. Got you out. Bit of 82. $82 on the dot. 82 SPY or 82 582 SPY or 5882 futures. Yeah. Good deal. Love it. Love the idea. 82 back to 92 is it's a 10 point dip. Okay. look at Russell today. I haven't been giving Russell a lot of love. Russell does have a monthly hedge pressure tap coming up. The Russell has movement from here to there. So inside of here, Russell does have a nice little V potential. Remember, contest winners, message me and I'll make sure I hook you guys up. And every week we'll do some kind of fun contest or whatever. Oh, Zag Nation posted in there. This is fun, man. I made a huge turnout for this. I'm glad you guys came for the contest. It's fun. This is the first time I ever did a contest, so she said it's a bid at 82, right? All right, let's get it. Hit it and get it. Just for fun, for funsies. All right, you guys. Hope y'all enjoy the content here, trading stream. We have fun. We're also goofy, but we have fun. You know, we're serious traders here for sure. I need to make it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. There it is. Is that the one? There's a crazy little bid there. All right, let's hit it. Wish me luck. All right, let's see. Let's go. Let's run it. All right, again, tight stop on this, so we'll see. We'll see. That is the bid on that. Stop loss will be right about. DD's good. Here to here. Is that high volume flush right here? We were looking at that right at the 82 point. Don't disagree with those numbers. Pitch pressure long and strong. Let's hang here. See if we get it. Let's. Oh, let me check. Wait. We all really quick. Come on. Wish me luck. Get 82. Yep, let's see what we do on 82 here on futures. Let's go. All right, let's just see. Well, this is the pivot. If it can pivot down on this on the loss, so we'll see. We just pop back above 82 and we're good. You'll normally take this trade, you guys, but strong enough. Something small. Toughy. So we can catch that bid there. Res is good. DD's good. Long up hedge pressure. We just had DD band tap. That's it. Typically, I don't chase the trade out here. I let it pull back and trade it right back to it. Press that like button. There you go. Love you. Appreciate it. Come on, hit that bid. Let's go, baby. Come on. Get that green candle. Yeah, it's at 82 impact red line on this push up, right? That's about the same spot. Nasdaq's is a little bit lower. We'll see if the S&P gives us some love here. He did long right on the edge. Double check one more thing. Double tops here. Oh, yeah. So, right there. Not afraid of this. But we'll see. Fingers crossed. Needed to consolidate with higher lows, and we're good. Higher lows on low volume is all I want to see. There's that volume push on that IRL break. We know 58.82 is the level. That's it. So all I want to see is higher lows with low volume. This isn't a volume. It's not a volume necessary to move this low volume back up to the top. High volume is bad for here. Any volume here is likely selling pressure. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Because I'm already up on this account pretty far, so I'm just taking a very small position on this one. Love you guys just staying here every day. We stream every single day, and we're gonna get live again at 3 o'clock. But 3 o'clock is not a trading stream; it's a teaching stream. So we teach the different lessons we have. We have a 20-day webinar series that we do, days 1 through 20. And we get to 20, we start over. We just cycle through it every single month. We go through all of them again, and they're recorded so you can watch them. Oh, fingers crossed on this one. My gut instincts tell me to hold on to this. VIX is at hedge pressure. This is the one place. The reason I also am longing here is I'm going to bet. Hopefully we bet. My bet is good as long as VIX stays down here. No acceleration of volatility here. We should be fine. So if VIX accelerates into illiquidity pocket, we know how that works, right? That's bad news. So Everybody do your fingers crossed. We want VIX here. Want VIX to pull back and decay out. This is bad. This is good for bull market. No one to bad, no one to good. Watch unlucky me on this one. Shadow right here. Want to see that bid. Want to see that come up. Hedge pressure tap and go. And this is a good strong support. Resilience is still good. Market's still good. It's still good to hold. Flush before rip maybe. I don't know. But fingers crossed on this one. VIX is going to be the party pooper today. Get that tap and go. On the 82 to hold, so hedges are right about here. High volume, not so great. Hedge pressure tap right here. This is where we want to see that support, so we'll see if we get it. About from here, losing this level, I'll probably wuss out of this one and just call it. In there. Blech. I think the setup is short for the day, but we'll see. That turns out. I think this is okay going forward. But see on this one. I'll take about 1,000 loss on this one. I'll call it. But at least hedge pressure, I'm going to be out of it. And the reason we don't chase along here is that a little bit extra volume on the selling here. I'm not a big fan of that. Come on, baby. So 582, blah. I'll give it about 5 more points on my stop, and let's call it if it doesn't work out from here. I'm pretty confident that it'll be okay. Come on, baby. So we're about 72. I'll start trimming this one. This is the one I'm way up on. I was up like 5 on this one today. Yeah, we have VIX creating an incident right here, so maybe I'll give it 1 or 2 more minutes. We have a VIX hedge pressure break. This is a sign I should probably start thinking about bailing early. So I'm gonna watch what's happening here. This is an excursion in VIX. This is a problem. Here. This is not good for the setup. So VIX can move very rapidly, which means we can get a very nasty flush candle. Even so, I'm still bullish for the day. I'm not at all thinking it's going to sell off. That would be extremely unusual for this to sell off. I think for the rest of the day, it does press to go here. But if it does sell, it can be a pretty nasty sell. So we're going to keep our eyes open on this one. Yeah, we don't chase outside of here. We let it kind of do its thing. All right. It's right at my limit here. Let's go ahead and close some of this. I don't get a bounce. I went right down to open today. Okay. Here's my stop. About 72 is about where I'm going to start cutting out of this if it starts pushing lower. And I'll pick it right back up at bull zone bottom if we do fall. This was not expected for sure. Oh, baby. Around the edge. This is it. This is unusual for continued bullishness, but we'll see. I was a little heavy on that selling there. Oops. Oops. This is the problem, is that we could get one flush before we go. And I'm curious if I still want to try to keep trading this. Res is close to 0, which is good. It's still positive. So like I said, lately people have been expecting the market to sell off. I don't really feel it. Having that sell off pressure, I feel like this is a place where it's going to step up. You know, VIX to come down. So about 72 is where I'm going to stop out of this. Doesn't work out. So hedge pressure bounce a second time from here up to here. The midpoint on that scalp here. Ooh. Not the best confidence in the world. But things are just looking solid here. So I'll just say solid. I'm not like screaming for joy that, all right, we got a great setup here. Solid. NQ does not want to give back anything. Volatility starting to pick up. So some low volume selling is kind of what you'll see when the volatility is high. Have faith. I got faith. Quick point, scalp up, test 82 as support. We'll see. So it's when it tests this, the question is, does it test and keep going, or does it test and reject? I don't know. I get a little early on that one. Yeah. So this is the problem that we're going to look at today. I'll make sure we're good here. VIX on a hedge pressure break is always an alert signal that we have. That's kind of a caution to the market. VIX moving into here and an illiquidity pocket is not the best sign of the world. Illiquidity pockets are violent. So VIX has the ability today to violently move to there. Wow, that's the world's biggest dot. Yeah, let's try a less thick line. VIX can violently move to there. Just be careful on this one. Let me double check my hourly chart. That's going to watch. Decent. That is decent. I'm not hating this. Nasdaq does not want to give anything up. Remember, only 4% of days close above hedge pressure. So if it does close above, close above the DD bands, only 4% of days do. We don't normally bet that it does, but if it does, it can be very strong. Very strong push. Like if it does continue to go, it goes quick. Normally you hit it and it tries to sell off and then it'll recover and go through. That happens a lot when it does break. So it's not like it just breaks and goes straight through often. Usually it'll hit, it'll try to sell, then it'll push through. So what I like to do is not chase, and I tell everybody this, I don't chase when it breaks through. I let it pull back, and then I long, and then I hold until the end of the day. Because the R&R is great. If it continues to push through, which is great, we don't know if it will or won't. If it does continue to push through, I mean, we can go another 30, 40 points above. So the R&R is great. This is like a 5-to-1 trade if it does take off. There's a little scalp here, the one I just took right now. I can close this out flat and break even, or I can hang on to see if I get the bigger run. See. Keep an eye on VIX. That's all I want to see today is that VIX completely collapse. And again, VIX gets down in here, we're golden. We're golden. Like if VIX drops in here, you'll watch the S&P just green candles come out of the woodwork. Well, we'll see. Our signals, S&P's falling and holding a little bit, so I don't feel too worried about it. Fingers crossed. But that VIX to come down. Down here is good. Up here is bad. This can happen, which is violent. If the VIX tucks inside of here, we're going to move. Which is good. So the question today is, what's the appetite of Wall Street? Are they still trying to sell this off? Are they okay with it continuing to push higher? My call yesterday was it's higher and it's going to keep going higher. But if today sells off, I'm going to be completely confused. Who knows what's happening next week? So, fingers crossed. Stop being stupid, VIX. Get monthly maps didn't imply any volatility was present. See how it's starting to kind of get choppy again? This is bad news on VIX. And the fact that VIX is not moving quickly through the IP is good. It's good for the setup. Again. We'll have to see how this works out. All right, I'm giving it like 2 more minutes. I'm just going to close it out. Not liking what I see here. Come on. I'm gonna trim. I don't like that it's come all the way back down close to the open price, though. Not the biggest fan of that. Yeah. VIX is running the party today. I will get you guys to the giveaway winners as soon as I get off the stream. I usually get off the stream right at noon. So that is in 7 minutes. Keep your fingers crossed for me. I don't know if this is going to be a good setup today anymore. Signs are still good. The problem is how far does it dip before it goes? And that's kind of what has me a little worried on this one. That we still support and go higher, but from where? I think the trend lately has been people have been trying to short and sell this off. I think today is I firmly believe, as I said yesterday, we were going to break the trend and continue to trade higher. That's my call. Like today is going to have the appearance of selling off, and then ultimately it's going to hopefully win this a little higher. Let me a little more cautious on this one. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like I can hold it until we get that flush. Right. As some of the members have noted, VIX goes to here and turns around. So essentially there's VIX goes here, turns around. Right. That rejection of the VIX is the support of this market. You should hang on. Let's do it. Let's hang on. Let's let VIX do its thing. I think you guys are right. We did have a pullback level in Nasdaq as well. Let's see how far that is. Oh yeah, Nasdaq is right there at the spot. It is literally right there. It is the spot. Okay, cool. Come on, VIX, just do what you wanted to do, baby. One more flush. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm waiting for that rotation. I'll get back in. I've got to set one contract on this. I'll pop back in longer if it does get that. I agree. Adrian's right. Oh, I have a meeting. That's right. I do have a meeting. I got to go. Shoot. Thanks for reminding me. I have a meeting in 3 minutes. All right, everybody go to the Discord. If you guys want to stick around with us later, I do have a very important meeting right now. Whoops. All right. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to have these contests, giveaways all the time. Be trading Elite Trader funding going forward here on the stream. You guys love it. You want to learn how to do some stuff, learn our techniques, learn our style. We'll walk you through how it works. And we'll maybe help you guys learn how to prevent and control drawdown and, you know, hopefully give you guys a good running shot at this. Of course, like I can't promise anything. Obviously, everyone's results are different, but you know, if you're looking to learn, we definitely teach. I think we have a really solid program. I love you guys. I got to run to the meeting though. Appreciate the reminder. All right. Discord.gg/Rocket Scooter. You can come in and hang out. We have a that contest channel, and we have a live trading channel. The market channel where everybody's chatting, hanging out. All right, we'll see y'all later.